Hey YouTube, it's Mr. Sinister back again. Today we're going to be going over the Call of Duty Warzone Season 3 Reloaded patch notes. This will be a little bit different from things we've done in the past where it won't actually be gameplay. Just kind of be rolling through. Me personally, love Die Hard, one of my favorite film franchises of all time. I'm super excited to see what they have done. So scrolling through, we've got the trailer, which I'm not going to watch. So the event. These action heroes, 2 sets of 9 challenges and rewards are available across Cold War and Warzone during the 80s Action Heroes event starting May 20th. It's good. To unlock a tactical rifle weapon blueprint. Okay. That's going to be cool, I guess. It's Power Grab. What if we dialed up the intensity of Warzone to true Hollywood extremes? Power Grab, you must eliminate other operators, complete contracts, and loot supply rises. Loot supply boxes around Verdansk to find dog tags. By collecting dog tags, you will work your way up a reward ladder that will give the edge you need to win. Personal respawn token. Okay. Interesting. New item maybe? Respawn tokens. Cool. You die and you come back, I guess. Have to use everything you've got to control the flag that spawns during the final circle, calling in an XL helicopter. Okay. Very cool. Sure the BR experience. Also choose to hunt every single other operator until you're the last one standing. Cool. So that sounds a little bit like was it Elysium or where you'd have to go to the exfil chopper at the end of the game. Fewer and smaller circles, no loadouts. Ooh, no gulag. Cool. Down for that. List. Adding Verdansk Power Grab. Okay. Plunder quads and Rebirth Resurgence trios. Taking out Rebirth quads. I know a lot of people are going to feel good about that. Map. New point of interest. Nakatomi Plaza. Dope. Very cool. I hope that this is something in game that's like not just cosmetic looking. I hope that they've kind of thrown in some stuff from the movie. That'd be very, very cool. Like they've got the underground garage, like the open floor plans. That'd be exciting. New point of interest survival camps. Camps is an as an homage to Rambo First Blood Part 2. Also cool. Also cool. I'm not as big on the Rambo series, but when you're comparing it to Die Hard. New point of interest, CIA outpost. Okay, one of these aircrafts for Verdansk Northwest Sector. And I think people have said that this is going to be, the CIA outpost is going to be in like the hangars. That'd be cool. Although I will say the hangars / factory area is, I think, the best change to the new map. It's much, much better. Denser, with buildings, more fun to play through than like the open fields. Open fields in Battle Royale just aren't fun, my opinion. All right, general. Gunsmith customs have been added for Black Ops Cold War weapons. Borrowing attachments from multiple. Okay, that's cool. I guess nice quality of life change. It was weird that you couldn't do that. Stickers and charms. Yeah, that's fine. Gameplay. New combat boat kill streak. Cool. I hope it's like a one hit down. Be dope. Stopping power field upgrade spawn rates have been reduced substantially across all modes. That's a good change. Giving stopping power efficacy and lack of counterplay options felt its power level was at odds with its availability. We want to create more scenarios where a measured choice about how and when to utilize field upgrades is not just rewarded, but encouraged. It's hardly an incorrect way to apply stopping power. Yeah, as soon as you got it, you could put it in, you could wait. It's a good change. That's a good change. Important to the solo BR modes in the very near future. Keep an eye out on Twitter for more. Okay, so they're going to do something about Bertha health or just take Bertha's out. That's my guess. I guess they could also change the loot drops for like stopping power and dead silence and solos. Um, that I don't like as much, just because I feel like that's like part of the game, Um, and it just, it is what it is. It's Battle Royale. It's not supposed to be super easy to win. There is. Cool. First death. Good. Okay. Okay. Sparks. Interesting. Didn't. I don't even know half of these existed. Fixed a bug where the bullfrog was receiving an unintended amount of bullet velocity. Okay. That sounds like a nerf. Uh, as a bug fix, but it's a bug with the carve 2, where some of its barrels were not assigning the correct values. Also good. Okay. Most nonverbal sounds are now called out in subtitles. So I'll apply to all new brackets moving forward, starting with Rainbow McLean. Most nonverbal sounds are now called out in subtitles. Okay. Not quite sure what that means. Okay. So launch Warzone and select accessibility from the button options at the bottom of your screen. Alternative players can access it. Okay, so I'm not really sure what they've changed, but I guess making things better for people to set up their menus is good. All right, weapons. Ballistic knife, dope. Built for stealth kills from multiple distances. This versatile weapon, allows for melee attacks up close and a projectile blade from short to medium ranges. Cool. Fire. Good change. Amp 63 pistol. Expect this high weapon to I expect this weapon to output high amounts of damage in a short period of time thanks to its full auto nature, which makes it highly effective in close quarters. Okay, scary. Um, we kind of saw what the Psychov did, so I don't know how you bring in something that's just going to be very similar. So, it feels like we already have basically one of these, but whatever. We have two AKs, two MP5s, so I guess it works. A7 for you, receiving some middle of the road, is receiving a tweak. We're going to call it a tweak. Tundra, getting buffed. PBSH, getting double buffed. Swiss K31, double buffed. What's this? Zerg, maybe? That's the Zerg. Oh, it's got to be the M82. Cool. M82, scary. Scary to buff that, but let's see. Submachine guns, AK-74U, neck multiplier increased from 1 to 1.4. Okay. Sprint to fire increased by 20%. Okay. Full velocity decreased by 15%. Okay, maximum damage raised. Okay, but they haven't changed the damage, so this is just going to hit harder closer, I guess. Okay, so the AK-74U, I think, makes it better. So we're well beyond what one might expect from a submachine gun. We were reining it back in line with other weapons in its class. Less bullet velocity, less damage range, more sprint to fire speed. Okay, that'll drop. The sprint to fire will help, I guess, with the TTK as well. These changes may make it seem like AK-74 received a drastic reduction in efficacy. I believe these stats are not as meaningful to the SMG class compared to handling and time to kill. Yeah, that's fair. So basically, AK-47U won't do as much damage at range, but looks like with the neck multiplier increase, it'll do a little bit more damage close up and potentially be quicker to fire. So AK-74U, in my opinion, buff. Bullet velocity decreased. I don't know. We'll see. See how it feels. PBSH 41, maximum damage increased by 1. Okay. Maximum damage range increased by 3.8. It already had, I think, one of the higher max damage ranges for a SMG. So, I guess good change. This gun feels like it should be good, but then you use it. I don't know why you picked it up sometimes. But also, I don't know that this made it much better in close range. Although, who knows? 27 to 28. That's one. It didn't seem like huge change, but also they only dropped the AMAX 1 when they did the damage decrease for that. So could make it definitely more viable. All right. Moving right along. Snipers. All Black Ops Cold War sniper base optics have been adjusted. Sniper Rifle Charlie semi-auto. So this is the M82, which why? All right, bullet velocity increased by 14%. Good. Extremity multipliers increased from 0.9 to 1. Good. Rate of fire decreased from 0.33 to 8.3. Okay. So you won't be able to shoot it as fast initially, I guess, but it'll have better bullet velocity and a little bit more damage from extremity multipliers. Okay. I'd say that's a buff. The Tundra. Aiming stability increased. Tundra did not have much holding it back beyond its ADS speed and aiming stability, so with this change, they've changed the aiming stability. And the availability of ADS speed attachments. Okay, so we're getting some attachment changes as well. So this isn't like, I guess this is their answer to the Kar 98, is they're just going to do some slight buffs to the Cold War snipers. Cool. Swiss K31, flinch resistance greatly increased. ADS speed increased slightly. Cool. Aiming stability increased. Snipers like the K-Swiss K31 excel at aggressive mid to long range play. However, its poor flinch resistance overshadowed and played counter to some of its other great qualities. Changes in conjunction with the adjustments to sniper attachments will make the Swiss K31 feel a lot more like the lightweight, fast-handling, high-skill weapon it was meant to be. Cool. ZRG 20mm. Bullet penetration increased. Good. For torso multiplier. Okay, so ZRG is getting, looks like pretty good buffs. Extremity multipliers, so a lot of damage on the torso, lower torso, extremity multipliers. Not like a crazy amount, but I mean, this one you'll feel 1.25 to 1.7. Okay. ADS speed decreased by 4%. Okay, so it's going to be harder to get up. Velocity decrease. Okay. Move speed decreased. ADS move speed decreased. Okay, so it moves a little bit slower. Bullet velocity, the bullets don't travel as fast, but got a heftier punch. ZRG 20mm, while fun, was not quite where we wanted it. Doubling down on its identity as the highest caliber sniper in Verdansk. We want you to really feel like you're firing anti-material rounds. In order to achieve this, we made the weapon heavier, okay, like we said, and increased its bullet penetration. Now, players on the receiving end of the ZRG 20mm will need to consider the width of objects that they use for cover. That's good. Maybe bringing snapshots back. Find this gets both the wielder and their opponent to think about the game in different and interesting ways. Something we always aim to promote. Also, good for those guys that can see through the walls. Yeah, it could be good for them, I think. Attachments. Muzzles. Flashcard. Vertical royal increased slightly. Okay. I'm guessing, it doesn't say this, but flashcard, I'm guessing this is Cold War. Suppressor no longer reduces bullet velocity. Now increases bullet velocity. Now increases ADS speed. Now increases sprint to fire speed. Okay, so suppressors are going to be like the go-to on close range weapons now. Right? Suppressor now offers you another viable attachment choice in the muzzle category with a focus on different stats. For example, where effective damage range is lesser priority, submachine guns. We'll certainly take the suppressor. So yeah. Okay, so they've bought the suppressor attachment, I think, for Cold War weapons. It just doesn't say Cold War weapons here. Although maybe they've increased it on the Modern Warfare stuff as well. I'll have to take a look at that. Take a look at that, certainly. Lasers. So F target designator snipers. No longer increases effective damage range, increases aiming stability, ADS move speed multiplier increased. Sighting point snipers. Steady aim. Laser snipers. No longer decreases hip. So it looks like they're changing basically the way the lasers work on sniper rifles. You had these, like, they did basically the same thing they did for snipers that they did for every other Cold War weapon. And so now it looks like they're just focusing them so that they're better. Ooh. And now they increase ADS speed. Okay. Interesting, good change. Black Ops Cold War snipers desperately needed more value attachments, namely more attachments that provide stats that are relevant to snipers. We feel the changes in these attachments and base sniper optics will make Cold War snipers far more competitive and enjoyable to use. Cool. Good change. Good change. This is all like to me looks like Car 98, not nerfs, but kind of pushing other stuff up so that you'd consider taking something else. For me personally, like the ADS, I just don't like the way it looks on the Cold War snipers. But who knows? Maybe this will fix it. Rear grips, airborne grew elastic wrap. Aiming stability increased. Generally, we're pleased with the level of weapon diversity we have observed. Yeah, it's gotten better. So we look forward at the top of our list is the look and feel of Black Ops Cold War optics in Warzone. We think some additional adjustments there will continue to push weapon diversity even further. Additionally, we will be continuing our efforts in identifying and addressing attachment categories that do not support meaningful exploration and build diversity. Operators. Rambo. Cool. Bundle includes. So this is just some bundle stuff. This isn't really something I care about too much. John McClane. Fire. Oh, he only gets one finishing move, but Rambo gets two. Okay. Cool. Cool. Guys, thank you for enjoying the video. Hit that like button. Smash the subscribe button. We'll try and do more of these style videos as well in the future. Guys, enjoy, and we'll see you out there.